0-3 crowd by the end of the day.
It's what it's looking like, man. The Bears are actually performing.
They're actually playing a game. I'm going to be it. Like, the Chiefs are going to finally wake up today.
Well, they hope so anyways. I mean,
unless, T Swizzle goes in and drops to her knees and, gives the whole team a gangbang. That might be the only prayer of them losing. Because I believe in what Mickey said on Rocky. Women weak and legs.
Smalls, the OBS got killed.
Seriously?
Yeah, I killed it because my cam was fucking with me.
Oh.
It's back up now.
I'll be in and out.
Yeah, I'm looking at the chat room as well while I'm reading some of the news stuff that hit over the wire this weekend, which has been crazy. Trump's urging the Department of Justice to prosecute his political opponents. Some of them, for some of the shit they've done, I can't blame him.
Right. But at the same time, that is...
You're in some real gray area, though.
You're in the fucking... You're doing exactly what they've been doing.
Yeah, exactly. Look at what happened to him.
And we've been screaming about how fascist that actually is.
Right.
So
to turn around and take the play out of their playbook, that's not
right.
Getting it. And I think that's what drives me nuts about the whole political conversation in this country right now.
Two wrongs are not going to make a right.
No, two negatives do not make the positive. Even though that's the way it works in grammar.
Yeah, well, fuck grammar, man.
However, in mathematics, you take two negatives and add them together, you're still getting more negative.
Lamb's not looking so good.
But yeah, the whole political climate, and I'm TJ, that's Smalls with Rhino, and we're here for Mayhem's Amigos. Good evening, everyone. The whole political climate right now just drives me completely fucking insane. And the reason it does is literally everybody's taken out of everybody else's playbook. And nobody's what's going to happen. And I don't know. Let's just go back. Let's go back to September of 2001. Let's be honest about it. People were walking across the aisle. They were talking. They were trying to find compromise. And the guys that are in the middle, they're like, who the fuck do I talk to?
Yeah. I don't know, man. It's gotten gross.
It's insanity at its finest. And
well, in 2001 when they attacked us, they said they were going to fucking take us down from within.
Right.
And now we've got Ilhan Omar and other people in top seats that weren't even U.S. born citizens.
Yeah, absolutely. So
I find that creepy.
But I kind of reiterate the question, how do we know that's not occurring at this moment as we speak? We're looking at a federal government that is imploding almost every single day. So what do you do?
I wouldn't say imploding every day, but man,
it sure feels like it. It absolutely feels like, correct me if I'm wrong, but it sure feels like it.
I mean, we got people getting killed over their fucking opinion.
Yeah, and again, I still say that was wrong. The guy was an entertainer. There's no reason he should have been killed. We've got people blowing up at each other that there's no reason for it.
We got people that are angry every day for no reason.
Yeah.
For absolutely no reason, just to be angry.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, yeah, I'm going back for my degree, but shit, I don't have enough time to go and treat all of Congress. And they'd fucking chintz out because I'm a veteran and they'd just make sure I didn't get paid for it.
Right.
I'm trying to write a bill that I could submit through Illinois. I'm trying to write the Steve Stanton Prostitution Act. I'm trying to figure out how to get the verbiage right so it's legal. Prostitution is legal. Now, I think the best bet to get it done is while you guys still have Pritzker.
That ain't gonna be long.
You think?
Well, he's pretty hell-bent on making a run for the presidency. If he makes a run for presidency, he can't be governor.
Yeah, but he could still hold the office until he gets it. Once he gets the nomination, then he can step down, or then he has to step down. But if he's in the primary run, he can still hold the governor's office. Look at what happened with Chris Christie.
But of course, everybody thought Harris was going to win.
I didn't. I really did not. I did not think Harris had the juice to get it done. I did not see Harris win in that whole thing. And in all honesty, I mean, let's look at that. She was the nominee that was not nominated.
Right.
So really, I mean, the DNC and the DCCC, they dropped the fucking ball on that one.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
They really dropped the ball on that.
And they picked the worst candidate to implant. I mean, if you were going to implant someone, it couldn't have been the worst vice president in U.S. history.
Well, and I mean, they were going to go forward with Biden. And then Biden stepped down and said his health was not going to allow him to do a second term. Okay, now for that.
Sorry, game.
Yeah, I'm sitting here watching Southern Fried Chat Room at the same time. But I've got to be honest, when he stepped back and he said, look, my health is not going to allow this. I give him all the credit in the world. Damn it, at least he did one thing right. And he said, look, I can't do this anymore.
Thank God.
So you're kind of in a gray area constitutionally because they had everything set to go forward with Biden. He was going to get the tap to go for a second term. Well, everything that the president does falls to the vice president when the president gets ready to step down. So in a way, they kind of circumvented it a little bit and said, well, he's stepping down, so it's Harris that's got to run the reelection. Now, she's been in the news lately going she didn't want Tim Walz as her running mate. She actually wanted Pete Buttigieg.
Oh, God.
And I'm like, that would not have been good. You've got this laundry list of different people that were there that would have been so much better. I think I would have been able to handle Nancy Pelosi over Pete Buttigieg. And I hate Pelosi.
They still wouldn't have won.
No, but and that goes right back to they in July of last year, they really dropped the fucking ball. And when they dropped that ball, it was a landslide at that point for Trump. There was no way around it. And I marvel when I look at Trump. I marvel at the difference between his first term and this one. I'm blown away at the difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
His first term was jobs, economy, close the border. It was things that, most of us look at and go, these are the things that matter. This is what we need to be concerned with.
Well, tariffs is a long-term job creator. It's going to bring it's bringing jobs. It's just factories being built and open. There's already several companies building factories in the U.S., so you got to wait for those fucking factories to be built. But once those factories are built, guess who gets jobs?
Well, that and that depends on whether or not they're going to farm it out under H-1B for work visas. Even though he did increase it to a $100,000 per work visa over the weekend. That's what the companies get charged for a new applicant. Now, existing visas, they're okay. They can stay. But, when it comes time for the new one, am I reading that was on the Bears?
I don't know. I missed it. I was paying attention to you.
Oh, roughing. Looks like intentional roughing. But no, so they're saying that that's going to put so much strain on some of these different companies that do depend on the foreign labor force coming in, that they're looking at another $14 billion created just from that. And that's going to hit these businesses. So, I mean, Junkman's going to have to make sure that the Mexican labor that he's got working in his dildo cleaning factory, that he's got them hidden pretty well, or he's going to be paying a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, I was waiting for Rhino to actually hear that one. I don't think he did, or he would have been cracking up.
No, I didn't hear nothing.
Oh, I was saying, with Trump's new thing on the $100,000 for the illegal, or for the new work visas, I mean, Junkman's, he better be paying attention to his Mexican workers and make sure that they're hidden, or he's going to be paying a lot of money for new work visas for them.
A lot of dildo repairs going on there.
Yeah, they're in the dildo cleaning factory, getting them ready to go back out to new owners.
Smalls to have insight on that.
Well, at least for another week.
He's like, I'm legal. I don't know.
Yeah, Smalls, like I said, at least for another week. Then Smalls is moving on to that new dildo tech job.
Shit, I wish I got the email just yesterday that I didn't get it.
Oh, so you're still going to be working for Junkman, huh?
Yeah.
I'll be damned. Well, what happened? What, just not enough time in the field, or?
I'm sure it comes more to someone certified versus someone not certified.
Okay. Well, in all seriousness,
I'm in the process of certification. So if someone walked in and was already certified,
then they're going to get it.
Right.
Well, I mean, let's face it. The labor force is not nice to people anyway.
No.
Here I am,
That's
disabled.
why I'm not quitting my job.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
A disabled vet, white male, mid 40s. I was qualified for the job. I walked in and I interviewed back in Wisconsin. I interviewed for a program director's position, right? Had experience, had done the job, essentially where I was at before the bankruptcy of the place I worked. There's a lot of things that were in my favor for that job. And literally a college girl with an associate's degree that was Latino walked in right after me to interview for the job. Here I am, disabled veteran, white, male, bachelor's degree. She got the job with no experience.
DEI, man. Gotta love
that
it.
was so when I look at things like that, I'm like, no, when you're an employer and you're hiring somebody, you should be blind to everything. And you should just hire based on qualifications. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Like if I'm running a golf course and I need somebody to take care of my greens and my fairways and my tee boxes and everything, and I've got Steve walk in, and then I've got some guy out of Clinton, Illinois walk in that likes to eat apples out of a garbage truck, the backside of it, I'm going to hire Steve.
Right.
He's got the degrees. He's got the knowledge. He's got the experience. Let's say it is a Latino girl half his age with bigger boobs. But I've got Steve over here with the experience and the knowledge, and then she's there with just barely getting the certificate with no experience. I'm going to hire Steve and say, here, I need you to take care of this golf course for me. Make it right.
I totally agree.
Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I think women making 77 cents per dollar that a man makes, that's wrong. If you're going to do equal hiring practices, you also got to do equal pay.
I see this from the other end of it. Number one, that is not the case in most instances, because if it was that simple, why isn't all the workforce women? Why wouldn't they be hiring women instead of men if they could pay the women less?
I'm just going off of statistics and numbers. You know that.
So I believe those are some skewed statistics and numbers. Otherwise, the workforce would be more women.
I mean, it could still be a biological precedent or prejudice. You never know. Let's face it. Do you see more men or women bartenders?
I see more women.
Exactly. Now, which would you rather see behind a bar, a man or a woman?
A fucking woman.
Okay, there you go. Okay. What do you see more of as far as truck drivers go, men or women?
Men, but that is starting to equalize a little bit, I've noticed.
It is starting to balance out, but the balance is still very much skewed towards the men.
Right. And for industries like that, if they're making 77 cents on the dollar less, wouldn't the employers be looking to hire the women? So that
you would think. And I think they like when you look at like construction work or truck driving or something in that nature, I believe they do.
Now,
to prove that, just show their equality. You know what I mean?
The construction industry, I feel, is kind of like the athletic industry, though. When it comes to men and women, men have the upper hand. biologically, men have the upper hand in that industry. They're
For the most
stronger.
part, yeah. But
They're stronger
know
per
what?
square inch.
You get the right woman out there and she dressed the right way and working on that construction site, she going to get the help she needs because, hey, show me a guy that's not going to drop everything to go help out a nice booty.
Right. But do you really want that on a construction site where one job that's supposed to be one person is now taking two?
Well, you're
Distractions.
saying,
Distractions. Distractions.
well, yeah,
Distractions.
definitely
Distractions.
distracting. But you've had a lot of distractions, and you have the 978 kids to prove it.
If I was a contractor, you probably wouldn't see me hire a woman.
And I know women that have worked as contractors that I would hire in a heartbeat.
Now, is there something that I would, and it's not that I wouldn't want to work with women. I work with women every day in my industry. My industry's littered with them.
Well, like I'll start with this. Like I have a former student of mine that while she was going through the school to get her Class A CDL, she was running a ready mix truck, which them chutes and shit are not light after they've got the cement on them. You know what I mean?
Just for the record, I'm not in this women versus men debate.
I
am
all for equal. Let them.
I'm just saying, I'm not in this. I ain't got a dime invested.
Right? No.
Rhino's sitting too close to the missus.
That's exactly what it is.
Me, I don't care.
But no, like I said, she ran ready mix truck, and to my understanding from her supervisor, man, she could pour her on a dime.
Now, see that
you are still dealing with some heavy work, though.
Yeah. Damn it.
Bartender that she opened up her own bar finally, but prior to that, my friend Courtney, right up the road here, as she was saving the money, she was working as an independent contractor. Now, first of all, Courtney's drop dead fucking gorgeous, and she damn well knows it and damn well shows it. And number two, she'll outwork most men. And I've watched her do that. And it's nothing more than just I'm not going to quit. I'm not going to give somebody the satisfaction. Oh, Seabass is already condemning the Bears in the chat room.
Oh, it's over because they let one touchdown make it through. Oh. And they allowed the 2-point conversion.
Oh, you got
tie game.
They're going for the 2-point. Oh, my God. I got to see if they get it.
They converted it.
Oh, did they convert it?
Yeah.
Yep, they did.
Tie game.
Well, maybe you'll join me on the 0-3 bench.
0-0 right now.
Yep.
Pretty much. It's back to the start of the game. So we'll see if the Bears can hold it together or if Smalls is going to join me on the 0-3 bench.
Anything's possible with this game.
Then you got the Kansas City game coming later tonight.
Yep, the Giants.
And that's, yeah. Now, you were saying something about you were a little concerned with the Giants.
I'm not.
Oh.
Should be an easy win. Should be. I mean, they're not hot. And to be all honest, Philadelphia could have been easily 0-3. The first game, they only won by 4 points.
Right.
The second game, they only won by 3 points.
Right.
And if they wouldn't have blocked that field goal, they would have lost.
Oh, today?
Yeah. So that touchdown that they did with that block in the field goal really doesn't count
Right.
because they already won the game 27-26.
Well,
So, I mean, the Eagles could easily be on that same bench as you.
yeah,
I
but
mean-
I'm on the bench. You know, I'm sitting there looking at it going,
that's right.
damn it, 0-3? Oh, God, somebody shoot Stroud.
Something.
Or get it. You know,
Well,
do
shit.
something.
If you look at it like that, the Bears could have easily had a winning season last year
Yeah.
because most of their
Yeah.
losses were only by 3 points.
Yep.
But you
Yep.
know, it's something
They held it together enough that they weren't losing by big margins, but they were fucking losing.
But you know what? It's something that Steve brought up last week, and he's right. He's absolutely right. There's something going on because we're seeing too many 1 and 2 point games. And I wonder if there is something going on at the upper levels of the NFL.
Oh, I'm sure there is.
But I mean, if that's the case, why is my team getting knocked down to the 0-3 bench?
What are their loss margins so far?
I mean, they haven't been much. Again, we're not saying horrible losses. Today was 17-10. That was a touchdown game. Let's see. 2019 Buccaneers, 14-9 to the Rams. I mean, we're not talking major losses here. We've got the Titans next week, so that's going to be blood feud. Because the Titans are still pissed. The Texans got the new stadium because they wanted a new stadium when they were still the Oilers.
Right.
And Houston said no. Which is fucked up. And Houston will never get the Oilers name back if these guys can't pull it together. You know what I mean?
Right. For what?
What are they doing here?
I got a flag. He was outside the pocket. He could throw it away.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, yeah, I think today was the worst one they had against Jacksonville.
Ineligible man downfield. Oh my god. Oh my god.
So I mean, again, here we go. We've got Steve being proven right. You know, Vegas is controlling the NFL.
Vegas controls everything that can be bet on.
Well, they can't control how many times I masturbate in a day, and that could be bet on.
I don't even want to venture.
I don't want to venture it sometimes.
Right.
You ever have one of them days where you're just like, man, no, I'm too fucking lazy to do it. I feel like a lazy day. I'm too lazy to even jack off. It's just like, yeah, I get those days sometimes.
Oh shit!
Sydney's like, want to bet? There are days, I mean, I'm not kidding. It's just like, no, I don't want to. Holy fuck. Now I'm seeing what you were seeing.
Hell of a run.
Hell yeah,
Yeah, it was.
But no,
that's what the Bears need right now. That's what the Bears need.
Yes.
They need to play like that the rest of the game.
Stick to the short
But
dumps. And run
defense needs to fucking step up.
You know, and
he needs to be able to throw it long too.
Yeah.
They'll pick up on that short route bullshit. Oh, there goes the sweep. Reverse.
Got the first down, though.
First down. Yeah. Steelers won.
Steelers versus Vikings in Ireland.
Steelers got fucking Smalls' favorite quarterback.
Oh my God, I can't.
Brett Favre?
I can't stand fucking Rodgers. I can't stand that motherfucker.
You know what, Roger?
And my favorite AFC team fucking hired him. Like, here I am rooting against my favorite AFC team.
Who was it that said it the other day? Like, Aaron Rodgers is like the Jeff Gordon of football.
Let him eat.
Who was it that said that?
I am not sure. Aw.
But yeah, he is kind of like the Jeff Gordon of the NFL.
I wouldn't go that far. And I didn't like Jeff Gordon, but I wouldn't go that far. I like Jeff
Brett
Gordon
Favre
a little
threw
bit.
up today because Rodgers passed him in touchdown passes today. So Brett Favre threw the remote at the TV is what Bubba the Baker's saying. I'm not a fan of Aaron Rodgers. I'm really not.
No, but if he's getting it done for the Steelers, man,
then more power to him if he is.
Yeah,
he wasn't doing so hot with the Jets. That's for sure.
That first year, fucking getting hurt didn't help.
No.
And then you only get a year after that to fucking, and you ain't got a team.
Not with the Jets, no.
Not with the Jets.
I still love that. Like I watched it all finally. I finally binged it, but that HBO original series, The Newsroom, I finally watched the whole thing with Jeff Daniels, and I love that speech. Well, how do you identify? Do you identify as a liberal or a conservative? And Jeff Daniels looks up and goes, I identify as a New York Jets fan. And then the girl comes up, what makes America the greatest country in the world? And diversity and diversity and opportunity. And then the other guy goes freedom. And then Jeff Daniels goes to New York Jets. And then he went on that tirade, we're not the greatest fucking country in the world. That's my answer. Here's this little sorority girl, millennial generation. He's like, you are by far from the worst period, fucking period, generation period, ever period. And I'm like, that's fucking hysterical. She looked like she was going to cry.
Yeah, that happens.
And that was in the
first time ago.
That was in the first 5 minutes of the TV series. And it's an Aaron Sorkin series. So, I mean, it's well written.
Are you going to answer, Jeff?
Who?
Are you sure you want me to? Whole video.
Oh, yeah.
Before he went on his tirade, he was like, you sure you want me to?
Yeah,
no, America's no longer the greatest country in the world. I was like, damn. He's going to tell it.
We lead the world in 3 categories only: most incarcerated citizens per capita in the country, most citizens that believe that angels exist, and most money spent on defense, which is higher than the other 26 combined, 25 of which are our allies. And I'm like, that's hysterical. And then, the most incarcerated citizens per capita of any other country in the world. Yeah, we do. Because what do the other countries do?
It's because we got a lot of immigrants in our systems.
But it's not just the immigrants, though. He said most
No,
incarcerated
but
citizens.
there is a lot of immigrants in our system.
But when you use those numbers, he's saying that it's the number of citizens, it's not counting the immigrants that are being deported.
They won't deport them until their sentence is done.
Oh, well, okay, yeah.
So they've got to serve their sentence, and then once their sentence is up, they're on the red eye back to the hometown,
where they got to go deal with their legal system on top of it.
Right.
Uh-oh. Cindy's already saying, all right, Bubba the Baker, let's go. We're going to have this out. Steelers versus Vikings. I think Cindy thinks that it's
go Vikings.
The Steelers are going to win. And Bubba the Baker's a huge Vikings fan.
I'm not a Vikings fan, but go Vikings.
Yeah, no. I can't do it. Well, what if it was Steelers versus Packers?
Ooh. That would be a rough one. I think I'd have to root for the Steelers because I'm only rooting against them because of one player.
Right.
I'm not rooting against them because I don't like the team. I don't like the Packers. So
now I'll tell you what, towards the end of his run, or one guy I did like as a quarterback. Now, at the end of his run, he just got as dumb as a brick, but Roethlisberger. In the beginning and kind of the middle of his time with the Steelers, he was an all right quarterback.
Yeah.
Jay Cutler was. If they would have gotten an offensive line for Jay Cutler, the Bears would have been a lot more effective.
Yeah. I've been screaming the offensive line forever. They finally did something about their offensive line, but they've got
now the defense is shit.
Right. They ignored their defense in the process, and it's like, oh man, I miss the Urlacher days.
Oh yeah, Urlacher
and the Singletary days, and
Urlacher just bowl through the line like, I want to sack you.
Even Khalil Mack days, man.
Yeah, I've got a Mack jersey and an Urlacher jersey.
And man, you know what made almost everybody in New Mexico a Bears fan? Do you know what it was? It was Urlacher. Urlacher went to the University of New Mexico. He was a Lobo. Yeah, and Cindy's right. Big Ben got himself in trouble off the field. At the very beginning, when he first became, the Steelers quarterback. But no, I think Cutler, if they would have gotten a line for Cutler, he would have been 10 times more effective than what he was. You know what I mean? And I think that 2007 Super Bowl would have been a whole lot different if not only they got Cutler a pocket that would hold up, but they also got him something to throw to downfield.
Yeah.
We wouldn't have seen that Peyton Manning charge like
I liked Cutler. I defended him before they got rid of him. I was like, it's not the damn quarterback. It's the fucking offensive line.
I got to look it up again, but I do believe. Let me look it up. I think Cutler is the most sacked quarterback in the NFL.
He doesn't have no legs. He can't get away. Once they got him, they got him.
Oh, holy shit! He didn't even make the top 5. Cutler didn't.
Ah.
Most sacked quarterback in NFL history is Aaron Rodgers at 578. Frank Tarkento at 570. Tom Brady at 565. Russell Wilson at 565, and Ben Roethlisberger at 554.
Turn that down.
And that sack for Aaron Rodgers keeps going up too.
Well, yeah, but you know what? I think Aaron Rodgers likes getting sacked because he likes feeling a sack on his leg.
That's probably true. He's been a fudge packer for years, so
he was with Green Bay forever.
Yep, used to them. That's on his leg.
That's it. I mean, God, you'd think he would have been teabagged as many times as he's been sacked. Probably has been. 578 times he's been put on the ground in his career. Brady's ain't going to go up anymore. Ben's ain't going to go up anymore. But
Wilson's ain't going to go up anymore.
No. There was one season. It might have been the single season record, but Cutler got one of the records for being sacked.
And it was when he was playing with the Bears.
When he was playing with the Bears, yes.
Because he had no offensive line.
No.
But he had no legs either. He couldn't get away from shit.
I know he holds the most sack record for the Bears themselves. Like, he's got that. He has to have that one. Pretty soon, I don't know. If you guys join me on the 0-3 bench, I'll be happy.
He's like, I'll be happy. Richard Dent. Oh, is wrong guy. Wrong record. Richard Dent has the most sacks, as in
created.
Yes, he's the one that put the fucking quarterback on their back.
Right. Yeah, Cindy's right. Roethlisberger, he'd get several sacks in a row and then end up with 500 yards for the day. I mean, he was a beast.
You're right. It is Jay Cutler with a total of 251 sacks over his career with the team.
Wow. Yeah. And that's, he was with the team for what? 5 or 6 years?
Yeah, I think we had him for a while.
You figure that 250 some odd sacks over a 5-year time frame, you round it around, you're at 50 sacks.
8 seasons from 2009 to 2016.
Yeah. And before that, he was a Denver Bronco.
Yeah, and when we first took him on, I was hesitant. I was like, no, I don't want his whiny ass.
I know, right? And he did. He whined a lot. But yeah, Rhino's other favorite team, the Denver Broncos. Here it comes.
Do what she's doing. She's going to keep doing it.
fuck the Broncos. I feel the same way about the Broncos as Smalls does about the Packers.
Fuck the fucking Packers.
Yeah,
Yep.
fuck the Packers, fuck the Cowboys, and fuck the Dolphins.
Right.
Those three teams can fuck off. So
You know, the Dolphins, I have to feel sorry for the Dolphins a little bit. And it's not even so much the Dolphins as it was Dan Marino. And Marino was a hell of a quarterback. And when you had Marino, Clayton, and Duper, he could always hit Clayton or Duper, whichever one. But son of a bitch to never get the Super Bowl, man. And it became one of the biggest running jokes in history. You had Dan Marino on Little Nicky looking up and going, please, please, I'll sell you my soul. Just let me win the Super Bowl once. And Harvey Keitel playing the devil going, you know, you're just too nice a guy. I can't do that to you. And Marino leaves and he leans over. He goes, plus I'm a Jets fan. Like, what is it with the Jets?
I don't know, man. Trust me, I'm not a Jets fan. My daughter had gotten that shirt for someone else, but it was too small for that someone else. That someone
else?
Huh?
Do I know that someone else?
No. No. Probably not. But that someone else is bigger than me and couldn't wear the shirt, so I ended up with a free shirt.
I wouldn't wear it.
I don't care.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Joe Willie Namath, but for
It's
crying
probably lightweight.
It is very. It's very, very comfortable.
I still couldn't bring myself to wear it. It says Jets on it.
It's better than the Texans. I mean, Green Bay.
Hey, I'll wear Texans gear even though I'm on the 0-3 bench.
We could still potentially end up on that 0-3 bench. This fucking game ain't over yet.
I mean, I'm riding that.
Remember against the Lions, we come out looking like we might play a game, and then in the second half we fucking
came out looking like the Bears and went back ended looking like the Bad News Bears.
Yes, like what the fuck happened? Why'd you come out playing worse?
I know, right? I mean, there is a lot.
Oh, touchdown.
There's a lot of football left for the year. I mean, let's face it. A lot of football left of the year, but
where's Phil when I need to give him shit? God damn it!
He's not in the chat room, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's certainly ain't going to show now. Fuck.
Now, Seabass is in there giving you hell. You can get him back. Not Bears.
I'll be back.
Uh-oh.
I got to put wood on the smoker.
Oh. Thought you had to drop chills off at the pool. Yeah, so, no, I've seen so much of the NFL over the years.
Yeah. I still think the Chiefs have got a chance. They just need to get their shit together.
Well, Cindy says she had a choice once of wearing a St. Louis Cardinals shirt, a Dallas Cowboys shirt, or a heavy metal shirt at a funeral, and she wore Metallica.
Yeah.
Can't disagree with that. That's one thing I will always and forever be a diehard Cub fan.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Cubbies are looking all right this year.
Yeah, they're not looking too bad.
Mel's in there going, Blue Jays are going to the postseason.
Yeah.
I hope for her sake they don't face the Cubs.
Oh, they're an AFC team or American League team.
Yeah. Looking it up right now to see where they're at.
24-14. I like that.
Well, it's Cubs and Brewers right now. Or not Cubs and Brewers, but Cubs and Reds. But the Cubs, didn't the Cubs clinch they cinched the wild card. So it's going to be Cubs and Dodgers for the wild card game.
Hey, Deb. Yeah.
And then you're going to have, it looks like you're going to have Phillies and Brewers facing off first for the NLDS. Or it might go Cubs and Dodgers, and then, oh man, the Cubs might have to run the gauntlet. They may have to go through the Phillies to get back to the Brewers.
And as hippers would say, good luck getting past the Phillies.
Nah, that'll happen.
His wife's a diehard Philly fan.
I'm not a baseball fan, man. That I put baseball on if my intentions is to go to sleep. Same with golf.
I love playing golf, though.
If my intentions are to go to sleep,
So are you saying you wouldn't play around?
of golf,
Yeah.
I'd give it a shot. I've never played around before.
Oh,
though.
dude, I'll tell you what. That's a tricky game to get the hang of. And I'm always working on my game a little bit every day.
But yeah, I'd go just for the fucking. Dude,
But Mel's in the chat room saying she likes when they kick the little ball in the football. So is she saying that that she would want to date a kicker?
that's what I'm picking up.
I'm kind of reading it that way. Good God. Kickers are weird. All right, watch Blue Mountain State. It'll tell you all about it because the kicker on that, he's like, first thing in the morning when I wake up, I smell my balls. What the fuck? And there's only one other person I know that'll do a scratch and sniff.
That'd have to be Stan. I don't know about the old scratch and sniff, though.
Here, I'm going to ask her.
Why would you want to sniff your Famunda cheese?
I don't know. Then he said he would stand in front of the window with the curtains open doing a form of naked Tai Chi that he created so everybody could see. All right. I just asked Mel in the Southern Fried Radio chat room. I said, we're on the podcast right now. We were wondering, is she saying that she would date a kicker? She says she doesn't know what a kicker is.
The guy that kicks the ball, I'd respond to that, but I'm kind of cleaning my bowl at the moment.
I said the guy that kicks the football in American football. So I did respond. And I'm waiting. Oh, she said, yeah, she loves that little job.
I love that little
That
job.
she would date him.
Hey, you know, kickers are like fat women. They all need love.
I just told her, I was like, more power to you, but kickers are weird. I mean, they smell their own Fermundas. And why are they weird? Rhino, do you want to take this one, please?
They are the drummers of
they're
football.
That's how you would describe it to her?
Drummers.
I was thinking more like the bass players of football. Because bass players are weird.
Dude, drummers are crazy. They're fucking...
I am
every
a
drummer
I've...
Okay, that explains a lot.
Let's go Arizona.
Arizona, yeah, please, yeah, Arizona, please beat the 40 Whiners.
Yes.
She says they're the beat. Oh, now she's crushing on the kickers.
Hey, to each their own, man.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That was a hell of a pass to God. But yeah, I mean, just like, you got to be kidding me, man. Really? No. No. Yep. Okay, there it is. Rub it in. Yeah, I know I'm 0-3, fuckers. God.
We got a chance of breaking the fucking losing streak, thank God.
Well, listen to this. Atlanta got beat by Carolina.
30 to nothing.
Like an ass kicking. And Carolina has sucked.
Traditionally. I mean, that's like saying that it's hard to believe that the Browns got good of all teams.
Yeah, 30 to nothing was the final. Carolina smoked Atlanta.
I mean, maybe I should maybe I should send Mel some video of that kicker on Blue Mountain State so she knows what she's trying to get into. That fucking weirdo. I do a form of naked Tai Chi in front of my window that I made so everybody could see me.
I'll be back. I gotta get something to drink.
Then he had to argue with his lesbian moms. What the hell are they? Is that the new helmets? How they're making them now?
Looks like it.
What the hell? Yeah, you know what? I might.
If it helps the player's health and safety.
Might buy a Green Bay helmet and have Rhino deliver it to Steve.
That Eagles finish was insane.
Yeah, no shit. What the fuck?
Rams had that one wrapped up and fucking...
How the fuck is Philly still undefeated? That's just nuts to me. You know what I mean? There go the goddamn Jets.
Please tell me the Browns won.
Buccaneers beat the Jets 29-20. See, there we go. We got another close score.
Oh,
Again, we're gonna be on the 0-3
yes. Not that I would normally root for the Browns, but go Browns.
Son of a bitch.
Holy shit.
And look at that. Another close. There it is. Another really
The
close.
Colts blew out the fucking Titans 41-20.
Oh, well, Grizzlies up on cloud 9 right now. Then.
Yeah, he is.
Holy fuck. Just don't show highlights of mine. Please, just don't.
He's like, please no.
It's painful.
I'll warn you since
Since you got the lead on it.
I've got like a 30-second lead on it. I'll be
yeah.
like, man, you might want to turn away.
I want to turn your head for a minute, right? So we had WrestlePalooza last night. And of course, I kind of did like I'm not paying the $35 fucking for ESPN, whatever the hell they want, so I could watch it. So I go and I'm watching highlights on YouTube today, and there was some fucking crazy shit that happened. Of course, we all knew that Becky Lynch tapped out to the Black Widow and AJ Lee. We talked about that last night. Lesnar flat fucking destroyed Cena. That was insane.
Yeah, if anybody expected any different, they were.
But you know what? With him talking to Heyman like he did and seeing that, I think we've got our setup for the heel team for War Games. I think we got our setup because now you've got Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Seth Rollins, Brock Lesnar. They need one more, and they've got it. Who's going to go heel? You know what I mean? And the speculation is now on the babyface side. CM Punk, Roman Reigns, LA Knight, Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso. If I was going to throw my complete fuck up in on that Seth Rollins side, I'd make it Dominic Mysterio. You know what I mean?
No.
just because I think it'd be funny for Dom to get thrown into Brock Lesnar and then Lesnar pick him up and throw him like a fucking javelin.
Yeah, and what about Jey Uso out on fucking concussion protocol?
Right.
Went to hit the chair shot. Chair fucking bounced off of him and hit him in the fucking head.
That was insane.
Knocked him the fuck out.
Yeah. So I was also watching some of the post-show stuff, and already we've got the start. Cody's in there. Cody retained, which I called it. Cody was going to retain the title. We're going to get Rollins versus Cody 3, which I thought that was going to – I was saying, back after WrestleMania that I thought that's how it was going to go. So Punk's going to have to find somebody to fight. I think we're going to see the heat up between Becky and AJ. And
that'd be a good Intercontinental Championship match.
I think it would. Of course, you've got Stephanie Vicaire now as the women's world heavyweight champion. The women's world champion, anyway. I don't know anything about the WWE Women's Championship. I mean, did Tiffany Stratton let that go up or no?
I think she's still there.
Okay, so of course she's getting ready to start her little battle with the lady who screamed "my hole" on public television.
My hole.
Oh yeah, Nia Jax got brought down a couple years ago, right on the ring apron. She gets up. Let me see if I can find the audio for that. If I could find it. Yeah, I know about where it's at in this video. Hang on. Let me turn this down so I can find it. Okay, she fell right about
You need to buy
there.
a fucking pair.
Going first into the hardest part of the ring. Well, that's all steel reinforcement out there, Tom. Alana still got to find a way to get Jax through the table.
Here it comes.
My hole.
She did too. I mean, she's like getting angry because she landed on the ring apron. But yeah. And she's trying to walk away.
Oh, get him. Come on. Oh, fuck.
I mean, it was just hysterical. And no matter what she does, I can't unsee that.
Or unhear it.
Or unhear it. It was so hysterical. So she's out there trying to be this like evil Samoan heel. And I'm like, you screamed about your fucking hole on TV. That was on Monday Night Raw.
I mean, you know it had to hurt.
Yeah. But to go my hole and scream my hole, I mean, it was fucking hysterical. And I'm going, you can't unsee or unhear that. Now, here's the part that is really disturbing about all that. Even after all of that, right? You look at all the women in WWE, that's still the one that Steve would date. Steve would, that's like Steve's dream date. He would love a chance at Nia Jax. So
His favorite's Bailey.
So I wrote a letter and I printed out a picture and I enclosed it into the letter and I sent it to Nia Jax. And I was like, my friend Steve doesn't care how much you hurt him. He would really love a date with you. Would you please respond? And I put his address in there. Please respond to him. Here's a picture so you know what he looks like.
You didn't send her nude pictures, did you?
Wait a minute. Which picture did I print? No, I sent him the one when he got the title belt.
Oh, that goes down.
The sack Dak. No, I sent him the one when he got the title belt. Which he still swears he's retaining that championship. He said off to the side here about earlier this week, Rhino ain't got a prayer. I didn't even hear what you said. He's like, Rhino ain't got a prayer. He's going down. He is going to retain his title at next year's Smoker Mania.
We'll see.
Oh, headphones are on. Yes, we're talking about you and Stain for Smoker Mania. And he says he says you ain't got a prayer. He's taking you down and retaining his title.
We'll see.
Steve will be asleep saying a prayer when Rhino gets done with him. That's Jeff's prediction. And I'll tell you what, it kind of kills me. Ken's in the Southern Fried Radio chat room saying the Swifties are going down.
He's got me started now.
Oh, he's got you started. Oh,
Uh-oh. He's like, fuck the Giants.
Fuck the Giants. He says he can only do 1 hour today. He got called into work. Hey, here comes Seabass keeps putting up the same fucking pictures. Today is Sunday, Ken. What day of the week is it? But no, Smoker, it kills me when. All right, I want to say this. I want to get it out in the open. All right, I don't care that Steve jumps my case about certain things. All right, I really don't, because I do give him a very hard time. What I do care about is that I also say nice things about him, and I do talk him up. Do I not?
Yeah.
And he still cannot find one fucking nice thing to say about me. And what really just cuts me to the quick about it is it's after everything I've done for him.
Ungrateful. Where is he at anyways? Uh-oh. Who's doing what? No. Get up. TJ must have lost his internet.
Oh, okay. So it's the Rhino and Smalls takeover.
Yes, it's the hostile takeover. Mayhem's Amigos with
That's
Rhino
right.
and Smalls.
Southern Fried's hostile takeover. Yeah. Steve,
Even though I'm into this game, we're breaking our losing streak. Hopefully,
yeah. So far, so good, man.
defense showed up.
They can stay showed up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Let's see that consistency.
Nope, you're not going nowhere.
fucking internet. I don't know if they're working on towers or what out here today, but this is the second time this weekend it's dropped like that.
We kept it alive for you.
Yeah. So, all right. So, kind of getting back to what I was saying, like, I was involved with Morning Disaster, and I came up with an idea for a promotion, and that was to get a box, food, drinks, everything at a Springfield Sliders game. Okay. Nobody wanted to do it, but I went ahead and I paid for everything anyway. And it was at that game that Steve met Ray. Now, nobody gives me any credit for that occurring, nor do they give me credit for the $780 that came out of my pocket to make that happen. Fast forward to just last year, Steve Bragg, and I give Steve all the credit in the world because I would not be on Southern Fried Radio if it was not for him. And I do enjoy casting, okay? But fast forward to last year, we do all the promotion. We build up Smoker Mania. We get everything going. And he gets the belt. And I even had it custom made for him, right? Now, he talks about the $600 that was raised for Boo Crew. He fails to remember that $500 of that was my money. And I paid the $260 for the belt.
Right.
Little shit, when he was sick in the hospital, and everybody came up with the idea of redoing his broadcast setup. I kicked in for that. I bought him steaks. I do a lot for the guy because I genuinely do like the guy. But, and my payback for that is kicked in the nuts. And you can only take it so long before you bite back.
Right. It's like a dog backed into a corner.
Pretty much. Oh, I'm sorry I hurt his feelings, but son of a bitch.
You can only kick that dog so many times before it's going to come at you.
Yeah. Like, hell, I can't even, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. I'm sure we will. Steve and I are a lot like me and Chris. We have our spats, then we talk, we get over it, and then we're back to doing what we do. I would love for, everybody's got these things that are going on that are so positive for them. And yet I can look and I know where I was a big part of the facilitation of that. And I just would like somebody to fucking recognize it once. There's another podcast that's up for Illinois Times Springfield Best of that they wouldn't even have the show if it wasn't for me because they basically stole my show and made it their own. And not a one of them will recognize that I'm the one that brought that whole thing together.
Oh.
That Rhino knows the show I'm talking about. I'll say, you remember, you know the show I'm talking about. The one that I pretty much put them together and then they went on their own, but they won't even acknowledge the fact that I was the reason they even have it in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean, that, like I said, I would not be on Southern Fried if it was not for Steve. I know that. I acknowledge that. I respect that. I'm thankful for that. I would not be doing it if it was not for him.
Yep.
But he would not even be broadcasting if I hadn't put together that everything for that baseball game and he had that Ray. And I don't even get recognized for that.
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
No, you don't have a dog in the hunt. I'm just venting and trying to get it off my chest. It's that kind of thing that just bugs the hell out of me. I always recognize when somebody does something for me. I always do. And I'm always grateful for it. And, then I turn around and I do for other people, and I just pretty much feel like I'm crapped on for it. That make any sense?
Oh yeah.
In good news, though, the gray fox was out killing mice last night. My buddy, the gray fox, that's living under the deck next door.
Yeah.
You gotta name that motherfucker.
Did he eat beans?
Oh, yeah, he had some beans. He is now the Southern Fried Fox. I gave him a little brisket last night too, because he's not bugging anybody. Yeah, he's doing his job. He's keeping the rodent control down. And
did you tell your grandma about it?
And he's kind of keeping pests off of the property. I'm like, fuck, stick around, buddy. As long as he's not attacking anybody, I don't care what he does out there. And he's kind of a neat looking little bastard. Bright Tees US shop. What the fuck did you put up there?
Look at it.
Oh, now you're gonna make me look at it? Oh man, come on.
Southern Fried Panties, man.
Really?
It's Southern Fried Radio Panties.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait a minute. Do they have like a 4X? I'm serious. Can you get like a 4X of those?
I don't know.
Dude, and it's a thong even. Dude, you got to get like a 4X and then give it to Stain. Steve would wear those.
What happened to OBS, Smalls?
I just had to restart it. The game froze.
I was like, what happened?
Yeah, I know, right? I'm sitting here watching the game too, but no, get the Southern Fried Radio panties and make sure they're like a 4X and then give them to Steve.
Yeah, there's like a whole store there, man, like t-shirts.
Jeff's in our YouTube chat. He says, get Steve a Southern Fried strap on. All right. Everybody's seen the dildo. They know he's got a strap for it. Have I told the story to you guys yet? On how he got that? Rhino, I think you've heard it.
Probably about 10 times.
The dildo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that was the dog lady that had that. And I'm telling you, man, I don't want her anywhere near Southern Fried Radio at all.
He's like, I don't want her anywhere near it.
No, have her as a listener, fine, but then she's going to try to get involved, and then, maybe she'll sleep with Steve. I would be happy if
even Steve needs some lovin's,
No, I take it back. I really don't want Steve sleeping with her because then she won't leave. She'll actually try to move all of her fucking animals into his apartment, and I don't want him to go through all of that. He'd go nuts. All right, so Bears are first and goal.
They just fucked up.
Think they're going to get stuck in the red zone?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, they did fuck up. That was a big fuck up.
Problems, yeah, no shit. Fucking fullback thinks he's a fucking halfback.
Jeff makes a valid point. Marvin used to say, see, you have to pay them to leave. I miss Marvin so much. Like Marvin, I'll tell you guys, Marvin was he was my grounding. You know, I could always call and talk to Marvin, and he would not only would he kind of bring me back to earth and he'd listen to everything I had to say, he'd get me cracking up by the end of the call. And we'd be on the phone for 2 or 3 hours at a time. Marvin was, just God, man. Lost too many people. I've lost too many people over the last year. Over the last couple of years. I mean, hell, I'm just kind of. Yeah, they're going to at least put up field goal Smalls. You're right.
Yeah, they're about to put points on the board. Some points.
But I mean, Marvin was that one that I could pick up the phone and I could talk to him about anything. And he would find a way to not only make me feel better, but make the problem seem insignificant. And just get me back to focusing on what was important. And as much as I miss him, you know his daughter misses him more.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, and she and I still talk. You know, we still text back and forth and we stay in touch. But she really misses Marvin a lot. That crazy bastard. He went to a concert, right? Had a date. And this was back like 15. And the security guard at the concert goes, "Oh, hey, Marvin, how's it going? Nice to see that you brought your daughter with you." And Marvin turned around and he goes, "Actually, this one's 8 years younger than my daughter, asswipe." And I'm going, "I wouldn't brag about that, Marvin." He goes, "Well, I would." He used to have a woman that showed up at his apartment once a week to shave his nether regions.
I mean, if you got one.
When I met him, he was still walking around all the time wearing a loincloth, a biker's leather jacket, and like Kabuki warrior makeup. And it just looked like he could scare the hell out of anything, right?
Right.
Oh, yeah, I could easily do a whole show on Marvin's stories. You're right, Jeff. But everybody saw that crazy-ass persona of his. Very few people really saw the real person behind Marvin the character.
Right.
And I'm one of the lucky few that did. And he became one of my best friends. And when we lost him at Christmas, and we lost him on Christmas Day.
Mm. Touchdown.
of a bitch.
I was like, he lost it again.
Dude, I'm gonna fucking stab this. I think what I need to do, every once in a while it'll start to do that shit, and I fight the TV and everything else, and I've got to reboot the router.
Right.
And then I reboot the router, and then it straightens out for like 6 months. I'm wondering if the router got a fucking update, and that's what it's doing, is it's shutting me down all the time because of the update.
It wouldn't do it all the time. It'd do it 2 or 3 times consecutive.
Well, I mean, that was the first time it went back to back like that. But I haven't had a lick of problems out of it for months. Even during the flood, I had solid internet.
Do you reboot it randomly?
Yeah.
I was gonna say I try to reboot my shit every couple weeks, but I've been bad about it and being lazy.
Well, like when mine does this, that's usually when I unplug it, I give it a 10 count, I plug it back in, let it boot back up. But we've lost power enough that, I'm not losing it as much as I normally do. So when it loses power, then it reboots itself anyway.
Right.
No, Marvin, yeah, Jeff's right. You could do a whole show on Marvin stories. I mean, the guy who walked around with, kabuki makeup on his face with the big black splotches on his eyes and a biker jacket, a loincloth and a Chuck Taylor tennis shoe tied to his dong while he's walking around saying that was his exercises to make his dick bigger. That was Marvin. And I mean, when we lost him on Christmas, it broke my heart. And his daughter says very pointedly, his grandson is just like him. His autistic grandson is just like him. I'm like, oh God, I can't wait for that kid to get older. I really cannot wait for Jack to get older and start really realizing how much he can make people laugh. Because his grandpa had everybody laughing all the time. Marvin the Furby. I take it you remember that.
No.
Oh, God. So they dressed him up like, he was supposed to be a Furby. They made him look like a Furby, and they sent for the anniversary of the Furby, and they sent him down into downtown Springfield.
Ooh. He paid for making that catch.
Oh, I didn't even see it. I got to reload that site, too. So the Furby bit. Oh, fuck. Marvin's down there. He's like, hello, ma'am. My name is Marvin, the photographer. And I am a Furby. And I was wondering if you would love me and hug me and pump me like a dirty whore. And I mean, and he's doing this shit, scaring tourists in downtown Springfield.
Oh, God.
So, of course, they've got the police scanner on in the production studio, and they're going, get him out of there, get him out of there, The end of the bit, you hear Ray go, grab him, put him into the vehicle, and drive away. And I mean, that was like, man, get him out of there. But Marvin always took it to that level. And he had everybody cracking up when he did it.
Okay.
I mean, for crying out loud, he promised, and I was listening to the Secretariat thing the other day, and he promised that neither me nor him would go in and try to fondle Secretariat's genitals in the statue. And I'm like, I wish he was still alive, because I would call him and go, do you remember promising that lady that neither you nor I were going to jack off Secretariat's statue? Oh, TJ, I don't remember that. Oh, bullshit. Of course. Oh, yeah, Jeff said he took Marvin back then always ran around with a teddy bear with one of the doggy squeak toys in it.
Yeah.
And Jeff says he took Teddy one night while Marvin was pissing, and Marvin blamed Jim, the photographer. Which had to be hysterical. Of course, I remember the bit where Marvin pissed on Jim. Literally. And then they had bombing Jim Ghanistan. That was fun. Man, he paid for that.
Yeah, he did. That was a shot.
Oh, shit. No, there was all sorts of fun stuff back then. I guess the best thing I could say to it is, I hope that I'm really looking forward to Smoker Mania, because I think Rhino's winning it, and then after Rhino wins, I haven't talked to Steve about it yet, but no, I did. He's like, it ain't going to be Rhino and Chris. I want Chris and Rhino. I want to see that match. I want to see that matchup, but we got so many people on SFR that could qualify to try to go for the title now that I don't know. We may have to do like a Royal Rumble or something.
Oh, God. Could you imagine Hippers?
Oh, shit.
Rhino.
Hippers could run for contention. I think he could.
We're sitting here talking about smoking, and I think I want a bong.
I still can't touch it until after I get my fucking degree.
Oh, it sucks.
And if I decide to hang on to my CDL, I'll still have to go and piss, once every 2 years or whatever for my physical.
Right.
And I'm kind of thinking I might, even though I won't use it, I might hang on to it.
Because, I would.
Dude, it's 12 years of my life.
I would, because it's always something to fall back on, too. You could be like, oh, no. You might encounter that one fucking patient that has you like, oh, no.
I think
oh, no.
There's only one person on the face of the planet that I could think of that would drive me that crazy as a patient. And it's Steve.
Hold on, man. Oh, it is an interception.
Oh, damn.
That was some hella concentration on the ball, boy. That was off of a tip.
Oh, he had it.
Yeah, he did.
He had it. He pulled it in. He had control of it when he landed. He had it. That's a pick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I think the Bears are about to close this one.
I think they're going to close this one out. So your losing streak is beaten, fucker.
Thank God. Thank God. I don't have to hear it from Phil.
I mean, don't get me wrong. The Bears are,
The season's long from over.
yeah, and you know that I love the Bears as well. But it's like Houston is the one I root for.
Season's long from over, so
Yeah.
I predict from watching the first 2 games, I predict a long season because they've got the skill there. They just need to build their consistency.
Oh, I'm gonna have
on
a
the
long season.
offense.
I got 3 fucking losses on the board.
Ugh.
The only thing that could make me happy about that, as much as I hate to say it, would be as if Rhino joined me on the 0-3 bench. I mean, I'm being honest about it. Nothing against you. I'm alone there right now.
He's feeling lonely. Oh, so lonely.
Is the loneliest number that you'll ever do.
0-3.
And that's where I'm at. I'm 0-3.
And he's the only one.
Next week he'll be 0-4.
Oh, he would cry.
Oh, dude. No,
Who do you guys have next week?
hopefully a bye. That's the only thing we can win right now. It's sad to say it, but it's the only fucking thing we can win right now.
It's like hopefully a bye week.
Let's see. Oh, that's right. Next week's fucking Tennessee. Yeah, that's a loss. Damn.
And then the Ravens.
Yeah.
Ouch. You guys are going to be off to a hard start there.
We're going to be at like 0-5.
0-5. Yeah, that's going to be tough. Are you guys the new Carolina Panthers?
No, I think we're worse than that right now. Remember the team that Adam Sandler's character ended up playing for in The Waterboy? I think we're going to be there.
Wait for dinner.
Like no wins for 3.5 years.
Dude, look
Tacos?
what the Bears season looked like last year. And they broke their losing streak on the last game of the season against the Packers.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm just sitting here like fucking really? Oh, Seabass in there bragging. Touchdown 40 whiners.
That was a nice play. Damn.
But yeah, I'm just like, motherfucker, man. God. And dude, Stroud's first year was my first year living here. And he did fucking great, right?
Right.
Last year was kind of This year, what the actual fuck? And that's my AFC team. I can honestly say that it would make me happy, but I don't see it happening if Rhino joined me at the 0-3 level.
I don't blame you, man. At least you wouldn't be the only one there.
I wouldn't be alone, but we're going to get to tomorrow, and I am going to be all alone at 0-3. And the only thing I can talk positive about football this year is my fucking Longhorns. They kept it close against Ohio State, but we got our...
You're not the only one that's 0-3. The Jets, the Dolphins.
All right, who in our chat room is
the Titans.
Who in our chat room is a Jets or a Dolphins or a Titans fan?
Smalls is a Jets fan.
He did wear the shirt the other day. But no, I'm going to be even more protective over UT after I start going there. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll be wearing the orange Longhorns gear all the time. But no, I love watching Texas Longhorns football. I really did, because college football, for some reason, it's like you never know what's going to happen. You really get right into the game. We kind of knew the Bears were going to beat the Cowboys.
I didn't have a whole lot of faith.
I was sitting here like, nah, that'll break the streak. Rhino's got the Giants tonight. I think Kansas City is going to break their streak, but you never know. Maybe the Giants did me a favor and they coughed up about, $70 million for their fucking refs. So Rhino could join me on the 0-3 bench. I don't think they did me that favor, but I can hope. Yeah, Steele's in there saying, hey, it's about time the Bears showed up for a game. Ooh, fuck. The game on Saturday it's going to be on TV is Illinois and USC.
Yep.
Up. Hostiles home. I got to ask him. There you go. I asked him. I was like, hey, Hostile, did your PP get some birthday action?
Yes, sir. High five, motherfucker.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Good for him. He didn't have to go for birthday weenie whack like I did this year.
A wiener whack, a wiener whack, a wiener whack, a wiener whack. In the bathroom.
Oh, Lorena's got a knife. Yeah. Gotta remember that. Oh, damn. If he would have caught it, that would have been sweet.
Yeah, it would
Rhino,
have.
I'm not going to tell you what they're saying in the chat about your Chiefs. You and Ken might have to go at it again. He's looking at it now. He heard me. He's going to be like, fuck all of you motherfuckers. Oh, man. Man, Ken's giving you all sorts of hell.
Yeah, he is.
Ken's in there right now. He said you're waiting on the Swifties to go 0-3. Fuck off, Ken.
Fuck off, Ken.
My team did go 0-3, so all y'all can fuck off. I know what it feels like. I'm looking at 0-5 before I got a chance.
Hey, 1-2 is not a lot to, and beating the Cowboys is not a lot to brag about.
Well, I mean, like Rhino said, the Titans are 0-3 right now. Maybe we got that next week. I'm not going to pin a whole lot of hope on it, but maybe we got that next week.
Maybe.
We come out with a win, I'll be doing the fucking happy dance all the way around the yard naked.
Okay. I will be right back. Got to go get wood on the smoker last time before the legs come off.
Yeah, there you go. Like I said, I'll do the fucking naked happy dance around the yard, and I don't give a shit. I'll send a video to Steve. You can see that naked happy dance if Texans win next week. I'll be fucking ecstatic. Oh, man. Hostiles in the Southern Fried chat room saying, man, his birthday was great. Thanks, everybody. Wants to know if we behaved. No, fuck no, we did not behave. Hell no, we did not behave. We did not behave at all. We behaved so badly that I've got Steve pissed off from 7 ways to here to Sunday. But I mean, for crying out loud, yeah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm used to people being pissed at me. I should be a little bit more used to people pretty much blowing me off all the time, too. Uh-oh. Huh. Uh-oh. What was that? I saw a pink jersey on Rhino's camera. Don't know what the hell that was all about. Oh, it's Reba. Okay. Yeah, I saw the pink jersey. And I'm like, what the fuck? There you go. There you go. What do you got cooking there, Smalls? Yeah, you better hide that. You got the dog sneaking up behind you. Oh, sack back.
Brought in a test subject.
All right. What do you got there? Oh, it looks like chicken.
Chicken legs.
All right.
Chicken legs.
Here, you know what? Let me go grab a slab here or a slice.
Mmm. Oh my. Get him, get him, get him, get him.
All right. So, get my headphones back on here. You want to see how the brisket looks on day 2?
Probably still looks good as fuck, huh?
There we go.
Oh my, look at that.
Yeah, right. Still just dripping all over the place. So I'll slice all this up tomorrow evening before my cast. And, of course, poppers. There you go, Smalls, the poppers.
Hell yeah.
Still got a few of those left. You know, I should probably tell Steve that I don't have soft hands anymore. You don't get really keep soft hands when you're grabbing hose all day.
No.
Now, on the other hand, he knows exactly how another guy I know, he knows how those hands feel. Had him down there. Boy, I'll tell you what. He erupted at that feel. Okay. Now, if this turns into like a 28-31 game, then I am going to be very aggravated at that. Because obviously the Bears are the better team. Just let them blow it out and call it a day.
Right.
But if you're going to make the refs dictate how the game ends, that was a nice completion, though. That was a nice completion for Dallas.
Yeah.
Ran a hell of a draw on that. Oh. They should have called that intentional fucking grounding. I got it. Oh, no, here they come. I'm going to sit down. Wussy. All right. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and get this ready to go here. And no, it's not going to be the my whole thing. But I will play the song Wrong Hole and the song Wrong Hole again tomorrow on my show. So you got any final thoughts tonight, Smalls?
Not really.
Other than go Bears?
Yeah, go Bears! The Bears.
Other than ha ha? God, it's painful. Yes, I am the fan of a team on Southern Fried Radio. I'm the only one that's 0-3. Fuckers. I hope Steve is getting his A game ready for him to lose to Rhino at Smoker Mania.
Yeah, that's...
I don't see a win there.
Mm-mm.
He swears up and down it's going to happen, but I don't see a win there.
I don't. There's no way.
I mean, what was it? Rhino said that he came over there once and he ended up Chinese-ized after one joint.
One chillum. Not even a joint. A chillum.
Oh, fucking chill him? Really? Dude, I'm a hitter and I'm going to be done. But I haven't smoked since 2009. So, what, we're 4 years away from it being 20 years?
Dude, I could probably get you high on a contact high.
You're probably right.
Oh, interception.
Really? In the red zone?
In the end zone.
Oh, fuck. Prescott's really fucking up then.
Uh-huh.
Holy shit! I guess the Bears didn't call this one in. Well, I can honestly say I hope I'm not the only one that's 0-3 at the end of the day. Although I probably will be. I don't know if there's any hope, as far as everybody on SFR, of me being the me having anybody to join me at 0-3.
Well, sorry, it ain't gonna be us this time.
Well, I'm okay with that though, because like I said, Bears are my
His,
enemy.
his last hope's me.
Yeah, that's it. My last hope is Rhino.
Well, we'll see, because they're coming up here soon.
Yes, they are. Rhino,
Yep.
you got any final thoughts tonight?
Oh man, I'm sorry. I've been busy in and out of kids. Yeah, it's been a hell of a day on football, hell of a day in racing, and just ready to get back to Monday and get back to doing what we do best.
So you got Wake and Bake tomorrow morning.
Yep. And then the Monday afternoon buzz.
Which I might actually be home for. Well, and then I've got
and Wake and Bake's gonna be cut to 9:30. 9:35.
Really?
Yeah, because I've got a doctor's appointment, telehealth, with my daughter.
Oh, okay.
I
I've
just
got
fucking looked at the calendar.
Texas Toasted Mayhem tomorrow and Thursday. 6 p.m. for both, and back for another After Dark Thursday night, which we've been simulcasting onto Southern Fried, which I've been having fun with.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
can't forget the safety meeting, Mondays and Wednesdays, 8
That's
to
right.
11, Saturday and Sunday, noon to 3.
Got to look out for that safety meeting and make sure that you're using that dildo safely.
Very much so. We don't want the bleeding anus going on.
Not using it correctly, we'll make sure to get Smalls in touch with you, and he can send you a pamphlet. Or no, it's a PDF file now, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm dating myself. We'll send you a pamphlet through the mail on how to properly use a dildo. Of course, I will have the new commercial for Junkman's Used Dildos and Smalls' Dildo Tech and Dildo Tech Support on my show tomorrow night. I should be finishing the writing on it. So, everyone, I'm TJ with Rhino and Smalls. Steve, we hope that you do not have a bleeding anus and you'll be back soon. And Adam he said, I do have an update from Adam. He said that things are getting more positive with his mom. He's hoping to be back soon himself.
Good.
And I'm looking forward to when we're going to take it to the next level. Of course, everybody, thank you for tuning in. God bless. Take care. Yes, my Texans are 0-3. Rub it in on me all week. I know I'm going to hear it anyway. We will see you next time on Mayhem's Amigos. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.